You told yourself years ago.
So mad about that, but
really bad at storytelling though, because I know of at least 3 stories she's actually twisted and gotten wrong and lied about.
Tell us, Mallory.
Well, Smash was using Megan. I've noticed Smash does that when she's not making as much money. So Malibu battled Megan because Malibu needed to get money to throw at Smash to make sure that Smash won.
Huh, I didn't throw any money at Smash.
Yeah.
I battled Megan so our people could get gloves, absolutely. But Megan was battling people so her people could get gloves. So we used each other. Duh.
Mikey and Violet under the bus in the same week. Because what she failed to mention to MJ was how much she supported Mikey over the last year in the things that Mikey's done.
What?
Well, to be fair, Smashley says that she's a victim of Florida Man, but did we all forget that I organized a truce between them and Smashley then got on and said, no, I broke the truce. I want to fight with them. I broke it. Smashley full on admitted that she was the one that wanted to keep fighting with Florida Man after they had a truce and he left her alone.
She's just trying to get us to talk about him. I'm not baiting into I'm not falling into your bait, Mallory.
Yeah, no.
People seem to forget that though. Because I sat here even after Smash, like absolutely.
She probably does.
Me
fucking
and
bitch.
tried to get him to leave her alone.
Could have put something else in there, but I didn't.
And then she went and did stupid stuff like she always does and got online and said, no, I broke it. I did. I want to keep fighting with him. She's not really the brightest.
I don't think that's what she said, but continue with your lies.
Yeah. Can you show proof on that? No, you can't.
I don't know. What kind of deal with the devil do you think she had to make to be so fucking heartless?
I don't know, Lucifer. Why don't you answer that question?
Ooh. Ooh.
It's arrogant, it's wild behavior, but it's also dangerous.
I feel like she looks like Porky the Pig over here.
Told Smashley, number one, that she makes them want to unalive themselves, or that her chat has made them
literally nobody said that
their life. So. And she told them, I don't feel like talking about this right now. Message me tomorrow. Or the number of times she's told people they're trying
to do you have those messages, Mallory? How many people she got in there?
Oh, hold on, I'm trying to.
Hundreds of dollars telling you that your
101
is real, baby.
Well, 100 because one of them's
90.
you.
Yeah, right.
I just can't imagine somebody's born with that level of like.
Ooh, Lacey.
But I do love that she's kind of proven who she is, and that like the people who sit with her and throw her the money have proven who they are, because those are the kinds of people I would never want around me anyways.
That's because you're a reject. I'd say that if I was a reject too.
Also, to anybody who doesn't know, Cassandra was not lying about Beans Don't Burn on the Grill. Beans Don't Burn on the Grill participated in discussions about Megan deserving DV, by the way.
Megan didn't receive DV.
Vile stuff about
Did you not hear the live?
Whoever she is. Ironically, that account came up when Andy and all of them started making Bean accounts and Shannon's live.
That's because Megan lied about DV, you fucking stupid.
So, Mallory, is Beans Don't Burn on the Grill a woman or a man?
Beans Don't Burn on the Grill has said fucking disgusting stuff on a bunch of people. And she sat there at Amanda's tonight and acted like she doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, that's how much you know. She is not a she. He is a he. I've heard him speak.
Oop. Or him, or whoever the fuck it is.
Imagine that.
Oh, now someone told you.
Live, she literally came around the night they started making those fucking Bean accounts and she was in Smash's throwing a bunch of gifts at Smash that night. That's how it came around. That's why we've always assumed it's one of Andy or them. I could see it being spread.
Ignorant.
That account's fucking dangerous. Beans don't burn.
You're dangerous, Mallory.
Sat in that live
She's
and they all made the fucking Bean account, and then like the next day or two, they were literally making fun of Megan's DV.
Oh, definitely Lacey.
She's been in Shannon. She supported Shannon. She goes everywhere. Personally, I thought it was Fizz. But that account has run her mouth on pretty much every fucking person. And then she sat in Amanda's tonight and acted like she's never
That's a
done
whole
that.
ass man. That's confusing. I don't know. Maybe you're... Don't chew off your nails, weirdo.
It's why I don't trust like half the people on this app anymore, because I watch accounts like that go around and fucking lie to people to their face. Anyways. For the longest time, if it's not one of them, it's somebody who was in Shannon's live and joined in the Bean movement, because that's when that account came around.
There's this one. Oh. That doesn't have a thing. Sorry, Daddy.
I'm good.
Love you.
That feud with enough people without being on a team.
Cozy.
I need a team to feud with people. Let's be real.
Hey, Cherry.
Was it Leo? Yeah, Leo, baby. Yeah.
Do you also see her or the chat?
I've told people that account's not good. But I try to be neutral because I don't like telling people they should.
What, Cherry? What's that noise?
Whatever she's playing in the background, I don't know.
Damn it. But I am at the point to where
It fits her Lucifer personality.
Coming down to the point to where they affect their mental health enough that I'm just kind of over it at this point. Kind of like with Smash.
Oh, baked potatoes in there. Oh, okay.
And don't say it was directed just at me, Smashly, because you directed at any woman who can relate to the experience I've had. And by the way, I would highly recommend that you actually look up what deception can include, because something as simple as not telling somebody about your contagious STD could be deception. Dum-dum.
You didn't get an STD.
Told to somebody because
you got catfished. You fucking weirdo.
Deception. I'm sorry that your brain doesn't operate on a semi.
You should get some sleep, girl. You're looking a little tired.
Like base
level
bags. Ability to comprehend basic knowledge.
I think she needs to try drinking some H2O.
Yeah, something.
I'm telling you, the way they came around, I remember the night they came around because I remember watching Smash's.
Yeah, we can
box.
started
throwing a bunch of gifts at her, and that was right around the time we found out Fizz was fucking shady as fuck and had always been talking to Smash and passing information to her because Smash says she doesn't, do that stuff. Y'all want a shady ass bitch? Talk to Smash. She's good for it. She'll lie to your face up until the point to where she gets caught. Then she'll ask you to define gaslighting and can't even define it yourself while she's fucking gaslighting you. By the way, Smashly, did you ever Google it to figure out that what
she was talking about your beans?
Because I do worry about the fact that.
Oh, so she does watch me.
SA or gaslighting.
It's funny.
And I am genuinely worried that one day your daughters might see what you have said on the internet to women. Because God forbid those daughters need to.
At least I have children. Thank God you don't, bitch.
They'd be afraid their mom is going to look them in the face and say, "Baby, it's not real." Because that's what you do. Prove me wrong.
I couldn't imagine Mallory having kids. I'm glad she doesn't.
Somebody I should go unalive myself.
Genuinely.
Right now.
And I don't care how mean that sounds. I genuinely am glad she
I don't
doesn't.
understand how an adult doesn't understand that the things she's saying are being recorded and posted on the internet and that one day her daughters could find it. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand
Right,
that
Mama
mothers
Moo?
who are currently on this app victim shaming.
Are you gonna cry?
And I definitely don't understand Tech sitting over there saying that women's trauma isn't real and doesn't exist, and then try to say that those are the reasons people don't report. No, bitch, people don't report because of people like you who sit there and say that her husband, who's on a registry, are the victims. You are the reason, Tech, that people don't report.
No, you are the reason, Mallory, that people don't fucking believe women, because you make false reports. You say false fucking things, false accusations on men, because you were dissatisfied with their income. But okay.
Last night. You're such a terrible person. You're such a you say disgusting things. Why don't you just go die, Mallory? Ma'am. That's not even the worst thing I think I've heard you say.
Right.
Imagine that. I've never seen women want to tear women down so badly before.
Yeah, because there's women like you that are fucking ridiculous.
Maybe I just have good people in my life.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, it sucks because you can't come on here and share your traumas because people like Smashley will tear you down. Mom 7, you're amazing.
Yeah, I don't like liars.
And then you can't come on here and talk about things that are good in your life because then people like Thug Nurse will try to take that away from you or Mayor. You can't talk about... You pretty much can't come on here and talk about anything, actually. Because at some level, someone's going to try to tear you down for it, so... but it's okay to go around the app and tell women that their traumas don't exist and that they should go online. That's the kind
Nobody
of stuff
said that.
support, I guess. Not me.
I just said it wasn't sexual assault.
Smash and MJ and all them support, so there's that.
I have never said it wasn't traumatic.
Where did we get to this point?
I don't know, but I'm having fun.
You know what's wild to me is when she contacted that family of the person who abused a woman and got on here and said, well, the family said she was lying about it. You know what abusers are going to do because they don't want to be held responsible for their crimes, or what their family members are going to do because they don't want to believe that their son or daughter was an abuser? They're going to fucking lie about it. Even T admitted her husband could have lied to her about the crimes he did. Fucking Scammy Claus tried to get Tian out by saying, well, could she just have had schmecks with somebody else, and they blamed it on him? Are you okay?
I don't know what she's listening to.
Another reason why women don't
something that probably empowers her. Probably.
The regret defense is fucking wild to me. Kind of like Retina saying you can't report grief for SA if you were drunk.
No, she's not okay. She is with the string.
Too. Let's remember all that happened.
The yarn.
In Smash's box, and she still loves Retina.
Not okay.
Malibu still loves Retina. Says a lot about them to me.
Audrey, go. Oh.
I mean, if we're going to talk about it, we'll talk about it. Malibu took credit for being the one that got Smash and them back together. So Malibu supports women.
What? When have I ever taken credit? What is wrong with you, lady? Like, seriously, you're so delusional. Like,
I have morals and ethics. I would never let somebody around like that around me.
She swears she's a good person. If you have to say you're a good person, you have morals and ethics and all that like so many times in a day, you're probably not.
Because my actions speak for who I am on this app.
That part.
Being assaulted if they were drunk. Remember that Smash?
Remember, you were never assaulted, Mallory. You were never assaulted, Mallory. You were never assaulted, Mallory.
She
Right, Smash?
she looks unstable.
Yeah, something's going on.
Thank you. Thank you, Cole baby.
Is that Smash watches me, and I haven't watched Smash aside from in Megan's live yesterday
Okay.
for probably the better part of 2 to 3 months.
You're such a liar, Mallory.
I know, right?
For instance, I'll never know.
Little do you know, we know what happens in my life, and then you repeat the things that happen in my life. But okay, girl.
She just happened to get in my box after someone told me to go on a live last night and attempt to push people over the edge by saying the trauma I experienced wasn't real. So to me, that's a flagrant disregard to somebody's mental health. But Smashley's never cared about anybody else but herself. So it's
Get that yarn, girl. Get that yarn. Kelsey.
It's a blanket. Oh, it will be. Right now, it's a work in progress. But you know what I mean. How are you?
She's got 112 people in there right now.
I'm sure Smash is loving this, though, because she'll make some money off being a terrible person, which is a favorite thing to do.
I've made $3.60 so far. I don't think I've got a single gift since I started streaming you, so fuck you, bitch.
No, I did not. Was that today or yesterday?
But she was the one begging for $1 the other day from anybody.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
Wasn't
Thank you,
she?
Cindy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lake. Thank you, Sally.
Because God knows we shouldn't bother ourselves with it. Hello. Let's see. Listen, okay, there's a whole YouTube account for
Thank
him.
you, Mom. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you, Hazel.
They don't have today's.
That's so blurry. There we go. Can you guys read it? Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Bamboozled.
No, Mush, you're fine. You're fine. I don't have an issue with you. How many times?
Thank you, Bamboozled.
No, like, are we up to 10, 20, 30?
10, what?
I mean, I'm not keeping anything going. I'm just venting after having a day.
Hi, Wolfie. Thank you for that cash app. Thank you, baby.
At this point, Smash and her people are always going to be nasty.
Thank you, Beans. Beans, I heard you were a female. I didn't know.
I'm a little bit upset that I got told to go on a live last night, and then Smash decided to tell me that my trauma was.
Oh my God. How many times is she going to say it? Jiminy Crickets.
Randall, I don't know if I term him a scammer as much. What's her name? Farah supports him and sends him food and shit. But he did at one point show his ding dong to minors on the app, kind of like emo, and he's almost
right, Virgo, literally.
He's almost absurd to the point that he's kind of fucking funny sometimes, if that makes sense.
What?
Like the things he does and says,
right, Victoria? Like, geez,
very womanizing and demeaning. But he's
loving it.
mainly like crazy.
That's wild. Oh.
Who's in the box?
Marla.
Hello?
Hey, Mallory, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. As you know, I sit quietly. And I read the chat, I listen, I jump from you to Megan to Smash to everyone. And I remember Tech mentioning a couple weeks ago that
Good night, Chick-fil-A.
thought about, and I want you to know right now, I'm not coming at you. I'm not
Yes, will be.
lessening the trauma that you've gone through with
Thank you,
your
Beans.
situation. Which
Look
I'm
at her.
not
She's
going to
irritated
speak
already.
because I
Look at her.
that is you, and it's not something I feel that I should make. How do I put it kindly? Because that's how I want it to come out.
Yeah, she'll get
I
dropped.
don't want to quote unquote re-traumatizing by
Thank you.
I guess coming at you, but in defense of me, I was 9 years old, Mallory, a child.
Oh, shit.
I could not open
Here we
my
go.
mouth and say a
She's gonna get
word
dropped.
to anybody about what happened to me because my father was a police officer. I'm a Gen Xer. You know, and I know exactly what would have happened if I would have said anything.
Yep.
To anybody. The depth at which I had to hold it in was disgusting.
It is absolutely disgusting.
He unalived himself when he was 28 years old. And I actually went to the grave and had the death certificate for me to get closure. And I was 40 years old, Mallory. 40. Yeah. But, and that was, and I'm going to use it as I hear it, and I've gone through it. That in itself was a sexual assault for an entire summer. Now,
Hi, Ranger.
From what again, I spoke to my doctor about it.
So sad.
When we were settling my mother's estate, the lawyer we were friends with. Do you actually believe? And I can get a statement from him. I asked him about that, the law, and because I'm analytical, trying to put it together to listen to everyone's stories. And even this attorney said, somebody got fucked over is what that is.
Well, did you explain it like it was, or did you explain it like Smashley says it was?
No, I explained it how I heard the way you described it.
So you haven't explained it all the way then, because I haven't told everybody everything that happened.
Right, but with what you put out, that is my understanding.
Okay, Marla, you're not welcome in my life anymore. Just so we're clear.
So you just shut a victim up. That's nice, Mallory.
What you just did is absolutely disgusting.
That's wild. Yeah, everything's my fault, Dora. Marla, if you guys see her in here, will you tag her?
She just entered. Hi, Marla, honey. I'm sorry she did that to you.
Marla, I'm so sorry that happened to you, honey.
By the way,
Genuinely.
thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for blocking her. She's not welcome here anymore.
I can't see anybody like tapping or joining right now.
What's wrong with these women is they wake up one day and they think that they can tell people that their
I'm so
traumas
sorry,
don't
Marla.
exist, but it's because Smashley empowers women to do this.
It's my fault.
This is what Smashley likes. So this is what Smashley's created as a safe space to tell women that their traumas
So we sent Marla over there, Mallory? Is that what you're saying? You're sick. Sick.
Honestly. Hold on, Marla. Give us 1 second. Let me just, because she's going to crash out right here.
That's why when she sat here and she told her story, I was supportive of it because I'm not going to ever question another woman's story.
Thank you, Jay.
Ever.
I want to hear her crash out real quick. Hold on. She's probably going to end soon.
What's the matter?
Didn't sit here and say a single fucking demeaning thing about hers.
Stormy, because she didn't agree with her definition, Mallory's definition of.
I know you are. I know that you're proud that you tear women down. I just hope one day you can look yourself in the mirror and understand that what you've done is you've hurt a lot more than one person.
Yeah, I think my TikTok is broken right now too, Ranger.
Because what you've done is you've created an ability for women to tell people that their traumas aren't real, which makes women afraid to speak up and talk about their traumas. But what we're not going to do is.
So what did you just do to Marla? You shut her down when she was telling you her trauma.
Good job, Hazel.
Because you didn't agree with what she had to say, Mallory?
By the way, Marla, if you're somehow still listening, Smashly and MJ and all them, they do support T, who married a man who raped a 15-year-old.
What's support? What is support?
Guilty to raping.
What does support mean? Mallory, you...
Don't ever come in here and bring up Tech and act like Tech has said she tried to understand anything. Because Tech just sat there a week ago and asked, did you report yours or did you let him go on to, assault other women?
Well, I mean, you've said that. You've asked that to other women. Haven't you, Mallory?
At what point do you grow up and realize you're not in high school anymore?
Well, obviously, you're still in middle school, Mallory.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
I think she was
do you
bullied.
believe that a man can rape his wife? Because about 35 years ago, that wasn't a law. So you would have absolutely been the woman who sat there and said, well, it's not a law, so your husband can't rape you. There's a reason why laws change, you dipshit.
She's so mad. She's not
There's
mad.
a reason.
Is she mad, chat?
And it's because of people like
Maybe
you
she is.
who decide to tell people that their traumas aren't real, and so people stand up and advocate for the changes. Because what's right
Like
is
you
right.
just did to Marla? Like you just did with Marla.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mm.
That's why a lot of people are actually advocating. But I would highly recommend, Marla, you probably switch lawyers because, number one, your lawyers shouldn't be telling you anything like that without actual information, which you clearly didn't have. But then number two, your lawyers should understand that deception is anything that takes the right to say yes and no away, which Smashly's not smart enough to understand, so she wouldn't give you the right story anyways.
I can always tell when someone's mad at me when they call me Smashly and not Smash. The people that know me, at least.
Shut your starfish. What did I do? Because I definitely said that her trauma was real. I dropped her when she said my trauma wasn't real. Because unlike her, I advocate for all women who have experienced it in childhood.
Except for Marla, right? That's crazy work.
I would argue that...
Unless you disagree with her.
You as an advocate, because you decide to pick and choose who's a victim and who's not. It's actually really disgusting to watch grown women tear women down like that. But what you're not going to do... Like you just
did to Marla.
Feel like you can't talk about their traumas, which was what Marla did. Which is what Smash does. And she knew what she was doing because the way she led up to it was absolutely to try to be like, I don't want people to hate me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Just say.
Oh, Regina's... You got 3 people in the request, Smash.
I know. I'm trying to listen to Mallory right now, guys. Hold on.
Smash has been doing this
Tina wants to say something, I think.
I think she'd grow up.
She's gonna stop crashing out here in a minute. Hold on.
Smash is a terrible person. I don't talk shit on her. I just speak about the truth. But isn't that what Smash does? Isn't that what Smashly does?
Probably Marla, and I'm sorry for that.
Shit about people that are her friends? Did you tell Smash to stop talking shit on Violet? Or did you let her do that because it's cool when Smash talks shit on everybody else, but God forbid people stand up when Smashly treats them like shit?
That's wrong.
MJ spoke on Violet because Violet lied on MJ.
Somebody back in her life that said that you can't report being essayed or raped if you were drunk.
Oh God, here we go.
Who believes that, in my opinion?
That's not what they said.
Because otherwise, why would you let somebody like that back in your life?
Because I brought them back together. Remember, that's what you said.
What kind of
Oh yeah,
energy
it's your
you
fault.
don't want around you.
Forgot. Blame it on Malibu. It was Malibu. It wasn't me.
You
It
know,
doesn't take a lot to have some empathy, and rather than tear women's traumas down, recognize that you are
Yeah, it was Veronica
the
now.
definer of what trauma is and isn't. Smashly makes money telling women that their traumas aren't real and that they're invalid.
Guys, I haven't made enough money tonight. Can you send me some more money? I've only made $9.11.
Smashly sat there and shit on a friend the other night who had her back through thick and thin, but couldn't care less that somebody was posting that person's abuser all over the internet.
thank you, Beans. Thank you for gifting me and not her. I appreciate you. Shit.
Listen, I'm trying to live up to my reputation, Malibu. Shut up.
I mean, they say I'm a beggar too, so.
That's true. That's true.
You know, Smash's response was to tell everybody she doesn't really give a shit enough to go look at your stuff on here. So why should she know that somebody's posting her friend's abuser all over the internet?
Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Rocket.
Shut up, Malibu.
Thank you. I'm just 61.
Violet like shit after Violet stood there and did the most for her when Florida Man was coming at her.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you, Jamie.
It's just a matter of time before someone else is next. I can give you a whole list of people Smash
You're real mad
screwed
about
over.
this.
It's a pretty long list.
Well, give us a list, Mallory. Give us a list.
Mallory, you sit here and bash women on a nightly basis. A nightly basis.
I'll never understand the mentality of not believing in this one. Like, even when Florida Man and Bougie were sitting there saying that Holly Mae's DV wasn't real,
I don't remember you saying that. You got a clip on that?
Yeah.
it's Holly Mae's. Nobody gets to fucking question
Yeah, I
it.
don't remember that. But yeah, you still sat with both of them, so it's confused.
But people like Smash and MJ and Tech get to sit here and question women's traumas.
Right, Ashley.
Smash needs to stop being a piece of crap to people. Like,
What
how
are you?
of a soul do you have to treat people like they are nothing?
Yeah, Trash. She might be a little mad.
How
honestly.
unhappy in your life do you have to be as terrible to people as Smash is, while you sit there on the backside trying to get people to do things for you? If you all don't think that Smash isn't messaging people behind the scenes, getting them to go after people, Shannon full out admitted it on a live.
Wait, Regina wants them. She can't hold her tongue.
On a live. That's the one fucking thing I'll believe from Shannon.
Oh, thank God.
I just sent a Tresso box. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Hazel. Thank you, sweetheart.
That Smash sent her stuff.
Can we just
I
pause
see.
for 1 second? Because didn't Mallory
This live.
speak on?
Live.
Didn't she speak on a child's essay?
By the way, that's what they said. Just said in case you want to play it for them.
Ranger,
No,
thank you,
what I
baby.
want is for
Didn't she spend weeks with Bougie and Stephanie picking apart a child's essay and trauma?
Yeah.
Didn't that happen?
essentially, if you're drunk, you can't say that you were ever SA'd. And
Right,
Smash
Queen?
let Retina back in her space after.
Oh, here I am.
Oh, Regina, get out of here.
Love Retina.
You're gonna get me busted.
Well, Mallory, maybe you should have watched the whole entire live and not just
I
the
don't
one
know.
little clip.
I don't know, Zeta, but my Cash App doesn't. And it's in my bio. Just does your Cash App have a picture of bread on it?
That belief now, because Smash
Mine?
sat there and had
Yeah.
that whole argument on her platform, fell out with Retina, and the second she could, she kissed Retina's ass to get her back.
Oh, it was good. I exfoliated.
Like that
I
ass-
put lotion on for her.
It was so
All
soft
of
on
it.
the lips. It was so soft on the
Worked
lips.
so hard to get Smash and Retina to be good again if they didn't believe that. I'm sorry, there's a line.
It opens in 43 seconds, Hazel.
There is a line.
Where's the line, Mallory? Get the
Thank you,
rule book
Sassy.
and show us where the line is.
It's disgusting. I will stand on it.
Mallory, did you turn Megan in for showing her breasticles on the internet to minors?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? She was big mad about that.
Yeah, she was going to the police.
Like that in my box and know that they've said that women.
Who was that
Actually,
girl
well,
a few
maybe I
years
can
ago that
request a
flashed
box.
somebody on live and she got charged for flashing minors and couldn't be on TikTok for like a year?
It's disgusting. And I say pretend because Smash doesn't have a real friend. Even Malibu is a means to an end.
What? Sorry,
Mallory.
Somebody else, someone will replace Malibu sooner or later.
I'm not replaceable. Get that straight, bitch.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
somebody
called
can
you a
replace
bitch.
Joyce at any point too.
Pass away. Aren't they like BFFs?
She's big mad. She actually might be really mad. I can't even say she's not mad.
I just don't think Mallory should interpret the law anymore after this last year. We've all seen it. I've debunked a lot. She should not. She also should not give advice about lawyers because she was getting a lawyer for Petty. She was getting a lawyer for me. She was getting a lawyer for Megan. And she never got a lawyer.
That they didn't need morals and ethics. I'd really like to know. When did so many women decide that they would become the end all on trauma? It's just been bothering me today. It really has been. I'm not gonna lie.
Clearly.
Jeez. Go take a bubble bath with some Epsom salt. Maybe you'll feel better.
Someone told me to go unalive.
Oh man, she's so mad about me getting a box last night.
That's what really got me.
Quit being a baby back bitch.
That just shows she has no respect at all for people's mental health.
I still haven't heard that clip, by the way.
And honest to God, I knew that the second Smash did what she did to some other people, and she'll pretend that people screwed her over, but she screwed a lot of people over.
Who?
By the way,
this is what a white girl sounds like if they were an owl.
Rissa paying for her information. Rissa didn't have your information when you showed Rissa's Facebook and shit, by the way. Yeah,
I don't think it matters who had it first.
Honey. Probably not the best thing to stand on right now. Smash did too, by the way. Sexy beast. Smash did too. Don't forget that.
Mallory, don't act like you don't look people up.
His ding dong to my
Come on now.
Yeah, that's been proven.
He's hurt women extensively and talked about how he asked women which kid they want to sit on.
What?
Send Malibu $1. I will send Malibu $1. Thank you.
Where's that say? Where's that say?
It was somebody sent me a cash app. They said send you $1, so I gotta send you $1. Remind me.
Of himself.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the $1. Smash has to send $9 more to it.
Actually, the one that got him
Inflation. Tax is 10.5% here.
It's actually on my page. I covered it up unlike he did. But he's done some pretty terrible things.
Did you cover up OG's child when you it was shown on your screen?
Yeah, we did watch him a lot.
Just curious.
People didn't feel comfortable giving him the views and the attention.
What about when Pastor Petty's social security number was put out on your live? Did you cover that?
It's wild to me that people have such an issue.
Or what about when you laughed about Pastor Petty's child's trauma?
Fucking tried to support that man at some level. It's weird to me.
Right, Switzerland? Maybe she's psychic. I don't know.
So now, do they understand the whole drunk thing and why she supports it? Because she would let somebody with that rhetoric come around and call her a friend. Well, she did say last night, don't use the term friend because she doesn't really have those. So,
except for me, she said.
Stand with her on that.
Get it straight if you're going to quote it.
Right.
Okay, Mush, but seriously,
And I
emails
think she was referring to the ones that you called her friends that she supposedly backstabbed. That's what she was referring to, Mallory.
Josh. Remember when Ratina said that she had an accident with Nelson's child? Is Smash going at Nelson now?
No, Nelson came at me. What the fuck? Just like Veronica did.
Just like Mallory did.
Just like Mallory did.
So there's that.
The fuck?
If Jasmine's done that, then fuck them.
Hey, Regina.
I just can't call Jasmine out.
Did you know that because of me, you and Smash are friends again?
Oh, what'd you do?
I don't know. But she said I love you, which I do. Because Mallory, I think if you knew Regina, but you don't know anything about Regina, you would see that there's a side to this woman that has been to hell and back and has overcome a lot of things in her life.
Sapphire.
And she's a very strong, independent, secure woman. You portray her to be.
Like we're entitled to not want people
But
around us.
you haven't got the privilege to get to know Regina like I have.
Just because I don't get along with Blue Sapphire, I've never done anything extensively bad to her. I never dismissed her story. But it wasn't okay for her to imply that somebody stole her story when there were pictures of that person in the hospital after having brain surgery.
Yeah, but then you were like, she did lie. She did lie. What?
Smashley has a habit of doing that when it fits her money needs.
Mallory, should we talk about your needs?
I think I should go make a steak.
Ooh, what kind?
Like a New York strip. I'm kind of hungry.
That sounds good.
I didn't think it was okay for Blue Sapphire.
A whole ass steak at 10:30 at night.
I'm not going to, but I should. Fuck. I'll probably make ramen.
Is it hidden somewhere?
How does she go from steak to ramen?
Easy, yeah.
It wasn't okay for her to tell somebody else that their story wasn't real.
If this girl would shut the fuck up, then I could actually.
The thing is Mallory just inserts her fucking opinion into shit that has nothing to do with her. And then she just goes on and on and on about it and trying to make her opinions into fucking facts in situations that literally she wasn't invited to and nobody wants your opinion from.
Messed her up pretty fucking bad. And Blue Sapphire got...
Oh no. Come back. Wait.
Still doesn't mean she lied about having brain surgery.
Oh, so now she's questioning someone's illness?
Mm-hmm.
Smashley called her mom, and it turned out her mom was on a... Her mom wasn't even allowed to come to the hospital to visit her. She wasn't even on the list of visitors because of how bad her mom treated her. I'd argue she had some pretty shitty stuff going on in her life too, and that might have been the reason why she disappeared the way she did. But God forbid women on this app ever have to fear an abuser. I don't know. Somebody brought you up. Talk to them about it. You know?
This is the person that brought her up.
I just don't think it's okay to tell other people their traumas aren't real. But
nobody said your trauma wasn't real, you dumb fucking bitch. Golly.
Smash, does that make you hungry?
Oh, bitch, I'm gonna block you right
now. Blame Ranger.
I'm fucking blocking both of you. Oh my god.
Ranger.
Y'all gonna make me go make a steak at fucking
I'm not the one bringing you
11 o'clock at night.
That would be your friend here.
Get that shit off my fucking
I'm waiting for Ranger to come back.
Fuck Ranger.
Ranger.
I don't talk about you or do anything bad to you. We just agree to disagree.
Y'all are gonna hear my tummy rumble.
Blue Sapphire's in there.
Yeah, because I started talking about her.
Get her, Blue.
Get her, Blue.
I know what Regina's gonna show.
All the time in space.
Oh, maybe not.
I swear to God.
Yeah, told you. Oh, that looks good.
Other women's back though. Smash tells women their traumas didn't happen. So
Y'all are making my tummy hurt in a good way.
Congratulations.
That's like the 10th time you've said that tonight, Mallory. Come up with something new.
I
My
think you should
goodness
actually
gracious.
play the clip of her talking about Blue Sapphire while she's in there.
Smash had my back 100%. She knows how it all happened. Thank you, Blue.
Nothing there to like bring up. You were using her, is what you were doing.
It's on the Lady of Awareness page.
Hold on.
Because if there's one thing I know, it's that Blue's health isn't the best. So for you to come in here and try to get her name brought into situations that they don't need to be brought into, you don't care about
It's me,
her.
Breezy, the pick-me's over there.
Mallory trying to fucking...
Honest to God, if that's what a friend is,
What a fucking bitch.
God help me, I don't need a friend like that. Well, congratulations. Maybe talk to Smash about telling women.
You're so
their
wrong.
traumas aren't
Smash
real.
totally always was behind me. Thank you, Blue.
Especially when they've approached
Thank you,
her and told
baby.
her that she's made them question their own essays, and she's told them, well,
You weren't fucking essayed, bitch. In my opinion.
Why she gotta make it plural?
afford that luxury to everybody. And by the way, even when I didn't agree with you on the other person, I still never questioned your health.
You didn't?
Because it's fucked up to do. That's what Smash does to other people.
Hold on. Just questioning Mares and Megan saying, have we ever actually seen proof of her illness?
Yep.
Was this not literally a conversation last day or so?
Last like a week. Within the week.
Oh, Mallory, now you're disgusting.
Wants to tell women their traumas aren't real so badly.
What about you questioning Mare's health?
You're gonna get blocked.
Yeah, I am, probably.
I've got amazing friends too who do that. I don't question Mare's health. Where have I questioned Mare's health?
On whether or not she has cancer? Question mark.
I've never asked. No, I don't question if she has cancer or not. Someone's lying to you.
Retina.
Okay. Okay.
Then your essays should be questioned as her story? What?
Wait, isn't asking for proof questioning someone's health?
If Mare has cancer or not. No, they're not okay. I've simply said having cancer doesn't entitle you to be a shitty person to other people. Thank you, Alyssa. So,
You just don't look happy, Mallory.
would you agree with that? Just because somebody has cancer,
Oh, she's
doesn't mean
definitely
they can
dead in the eyes,
shit?
for sure.
Or are you gonna say that's not true?
Okay, Alice. Yeah, can somebody find me that clip? Please and thank you.
I'm not really sure what's going on. I was just a little bit upset that last night Thug Nurse told me to go on a live, and then Smash got up in my box and told me my trauma wasn't real, because I feel don't give a fuck about mental health, so I was venting a little, and Smash started.
Bye, Regina.
So we've just been talking about all the terrible things that people do to each other. Someone brought Blue Sapphire up and tried to use her in the chat, and I don't really talk to Blue Sapphire or like consider her like I just don't talk to her. And
Hi, Blue Sapphire. I see you, baby, in there. I see you. Thank you.
But they tried to start stuff.
And I'm sorry that they brought you up into this.
It was weird. Yeah. But I think Alyssa blocked up.
How the hell did this even come up again?
So that person that you were atting in the chat,
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who they are either. Obviously, they're not a sneaky, but they were bringing up the fact that, I think, what the fuck is her name? Mallory was talking about like how people didn't support women, such like that, and that person had brought you up, not in a bad way, but like saying basically like she didn't support you, she wasn't supporting you. Oh, it was like women supporting women, and they were like, well, you didn't support Blue Sapphire, so how are you going to say that you support women, basically? So that person that you were at in the chat, I don't think they were being a dick. But, so yeah, I don't know.
I went in because I got messages that I was being talked on. So I went in there because she would never give me the time or day before. So I figured now she would. And I asked her, why am I being talked about?
I might.
I got a clip real quick. Hold on.
Thank you.
No, it's not a speech impediment when someone says dismiss instead of desist. Desist. That's a speech, like, not being able to say the word clearly. Dismiss is a whole other word altogether. If you don't understand the law, just admit you don't understand the law. You already look like a dumbass. Logan just wants to hear herself talk. They're mad because they're not getting streamed anymore. I love it. But if you're going to sit there and accuse people of being racist, you should probably use a racial-based statement to try and prove it. Not sit there and assume Section 8 housing is only specific to a certain race of people.
I'm so confused.
It's ignorance. It is. That's the problem, though. They all want to sit there and be like, oh my God, produce your man. Oh, honeys, you don't want none of your crusty, musty coochies. Sorry, go find your own man. So today was like, I don't like that guy. So pretty much anyone sit with him. Sorry, you're already out. Right? And I tell you what, it's nice. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go for a minute. I will be right back. I'm really hurt right now. I'm really upset. Everyone makes fun of me for doing nothing but sitting on my couch.
But you didn't care when I cried, right?
Right.
The one thing that got me out of my house, I put so much
Because I wasn't important, because I'm just somebody little.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm not hurt by this.
Did I need to come back from the dead or something?
I talked to them. They said the video they were sent was absolutely disgusting. But then it sounded like I was making fun of her and all of this shit. And
Anyway, sorry. I thought that was the clip I was looking for. It wasn't, but I'm sorry.
So at what point
that's
do you
loud.
have a
Hold on.
conversation with her and tell her, look, just leave her alone?
She doesn't care. Like she wants me to be so bad, the fucking villain here, and in reality, it's her.
I told her you always had my back 100%.
I saw you, girl. I saw you in there, and I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, and I appreciate that.
Of course I do. That's what friends do.
Exactly.
Friends have each other's back. I don't care if it's through a screen. I'm faithful to whoever's faithful. I'm faithful to everybody. That's just who I am. I don't know how to hurt people.
You're amazing.
She wants her story to be understood. Well, why couldn't she understand mine? And she wants to keep bringing up these pictures. Well, then show me the damn pictures. How do I know that those are not my pictures?
Right.
Because according to what Rissa told me, they found out it was all a lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they never went further with it.
Absolutely, Virgo. We fucking do. You damn right.
And that's why I asked, just leave it be. I don't do the drama.
Right.
If this lady wanted to pretend to come back from the dead, well, you know what? Okay, hallelujah, woo, whatever.
Right.
I never even wished her any harm. If she's going through something, may God be with her and help her.
Right.
I'm
You've
over
never
it.
said a bad thing about her, ever.
I know my story. I know my truths. And I learned to not trust anybody that deeply ever again. I learned my lesson.
I love you, girl.
I love you all. Thank you for the gifts. I hope you all have a good night. And Mallorie,
night,
if you hear this and you start with me again, trust me, the second time will not be nice. My family held off.
We don't play
time.
about blue. Okay? We don't play about blue. So
My family will not hold off this time. So just let it be. Talk about somebody else.
Yep.
Go skip, jump, whatever, high, whatever you
Talk
can
about
do,
me.
crochet.
Talk about me. You can talk about me all fucking day. You leave blue
No,
out of this
just
shit.
leave people alone already. Do something. But that's it. I don't know who that person was in that chat. If they were saying something for me, okay, thank you. But just whoever's hearing this, please do not defend or even bring that up ever again. Please, I'm begging. Because if there's anybody I just do not want to have anything involved with, is just her. I let it be. I dropped it. I have no ill will with Mallorie. I wish her no harm. Nothing. Just everybody go about their business.
You rest peacefully tonight, Blue. Okay?
I am. I love you all.
You don't let this fucking hoe bag get you down, girl. I shouldn't have
She's
said that.
not.
I'm sorry.
Going back to my
Don't let this girl get you down.
I'm not. My hubby's ready to hug me, so I'm going back to bed. You guys have a good night. Thank you for the gifts. I love you all, and have a good night.
Love you, Miss.
Good night, honey.
And a lot of it's insecurity. I think there's a need for some women on this app to feel as if they are leading
Misfit
something.
Toys.
And in all honesty, you could lead a lot more.
She really is,
Does
Lacey.
anybody remember when Smash used to cover emo? Like, she did really good shit back then with him. Like, she brought attention to it. She made sure people knew who he was. And she can sit there and she can say that it never made a difference, but it did. Hundreds, if not thousands of people knew what emo did because Smash started that movement. I didn't know who emo was until Smashly led me on to, like, the information. To me, that was something really fucking good that Smash did. But then she just kind of changed, and it became about bullying the people who were around her and not telling the truth anymore. Like, the number of times I've heard Smashly tell people that I married my best friend's husband or I married my best friend's father.
What? I literally have never said that. I've always actually.
No.
What the fuck, bitch? I have literally always said I never believed that.
To a baseball game and we met each other, right?
That's fucking crazy.
I heard our friends set us up.
I have literally never said that.
my best friend's father. That's what I'm worried about anymore, is like the ability.
I'd like you to show me one clip, Mallory.
Being
For the love of God,
doing one
just
thing
one.
and changing it into everything. I thought it was your cousin's uncle's boyfriend's dad. Shut the fuck up, Animal. Listen. Okay, listen. And then fucking Smash, like, well, I've never heard it, but like, fucking letting feral trash panda get up there and say Mr. Mel's like into little girls and all that bullshit. Like, Smash isn't innocent anymore. And it's
Even though I asked for
because
proof.
I really did think that she did
Okay,
some really great
Mallory.
stuff with like emo and things.
Ooh, whose birthday?
And I think there is
Whose
a level
birthday?
of insecurity in sitting there and saying, well, it doesn't do anything anyways. Well, you did do something when you covered emo. You helped a lot of people understand what he did. You helped a lot of people
My stomach is making weird noises. Stop it. Whose birthday?
If you felt you weren't making a difference, that's a personal thing for you then. And you need to figure it out.
Oh, it's Scram's birthday. Scram!
Doing some fucking amazing things.
How long are you going to be awake, Scram?
But instead you just choose to...
I'm not going to be able to play this later because it won't get downloaded in time.
It makes no sense to me. I just don't get it. She had a lot of people...
You give me a warning when you're ready for night-night, and I'll have you come up, okay, Scram? I'll make sure my mods, anybody in the chat knows.
Other people
to flag me down
that were in her friend group seem to become like the priority, and I don't get it.
Oh yeah, Marla, are you still here, baby?
It's like the women that sit there and defend Petty. I'll never understand it. You'd rather tear other women down than...
You supported him first.
In the name of a man who hurt his own child. Then recognize that that man lied about what he did for the longest time.
And why is it any of your business to dig into it, dissect it, and when you can't interpret the law, why are you ahead of it?
One of the people that sits here and tells people they're terrible people, but she moms for Pastor Petty. Thank you, singing. It just...
you call people names all the time.
Rationalize it, I guess, to some extent. And it'll never be rationalized because it just doesn't make sense. Like, I can't imagine telling another woman that she's a bad person for speaking truth, but modding for a man who hurt his own child. None of it makes sense.
I can't imagine calling someone stupid.
Last night, we're not.
But really calling them the stupidest.
I heard Andy was the one that went and told Andy about it.
It's more stupid, Mallory. More stupid.
About your situation.
The most stupid person I've ever met. Maybe, but we've never met. But not stupidest.
About popular demand.
Stupid.
Isn't that supposed to be Megan's story to tell?
Okay, I will trash and crash.
I don't know.
I'll let you know.
I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm not here to make anybody feel a type of way.
Not her quoting me.
For people to start to kind of consider what's going on and how detrimental it is to people's mental health.
So saying the same thing 100 times in one night, you're not trying to change people's minds? Come on, Mallory.
Tell anybody else.
I took a psychology class. I know what you're doing.
But what if it had happened?
She's talking about everybody, Chevy.
What if that had happened?
Me, Malibu, Rutina, Mayor, Petty.
To go unalive.
Fuck. Who knows? Oh yeah, Slay. Nobody cares, Mallory. Cry about it.
Did they just come back? How did they come back? Like, I guess that's my thing. Like, I'm just starting to like figure. figure out some things, and it's leading to questions.
The comments are fucking boring, but here you go.
I do wonder, what would Smashley do if she told somebody their trauma wasn't real and the next day they weren't here?
When did I ever say your trauma wasn't real? That's what I want to know.
What would she do? Because I think people think it's all fun and games, but...
Oh, no, I see TikTok sucks in there, for sure.
Can do to a person?
He's been in there the whole time we've been watching.
Especially when she's going around and joking with people like Tech who say that her husband, who's on the registry, is a victim. Why aren't we asking these questions, you know? I don't think some people care. Like,
then he wonders why I question him, but whatever.
And I think people brush it under the rug, but I do think that there are people on this app who would actually kind of celebrate if certain people passed away.
I'm just trying to figure out when I ever said your trauma wasn't real, Mallory. Can we show a clip on that?
I really do. And I really do think that if somebody said something mean and somebody took their life because of it wouldn't change them. Because I genuinely think they would find a way to make it not their fault. But I do, like, last night, part of why I didn't sleep was because I just sat here fucking worried that the things that people feel are acceptable to say to somebody like me, like go on a live or your trauma isn't real, someone's going to hear that and they're going to feel it on a personal level. And it's going to personalize internally for them and something bad is going to happen. Because the people who have approached Smash and expressed that the things she said make them question their own traumas, she's pretty much said, well, it's not directed at you, it's directed at her. You have people telling you that what you're saying is impacting them on a level and you don't care.
He knows.
So you know that other people are internalizing it. You know that other people are hearing it and feeling a type of way about it. And it worries me that there is going to be somebody that we wake up one morning and won't be here because they've heard people saying disgusting things to other people that they internalize.
You're literally the only one that feels that way.
It's why I don't like telling people they're irrelevant anymore. I can say you're irrelevant to me. Doesn't mean you're irrelevant in general. Even someone like Shannon has people that are going to like support him and love him. You can't change it.
Didn't you call voices irrelevant? I have a clip of that, Mallory.
Can we find that by any chance?
And you shouldn't, honest to God, you shouldn't want to change.
Well, not right now. I have to dig.
Well, not right this second, but
listen to Shannon crash out and be who Shannon is. But I'm not going to sit here and tell people to never support Shannon. I'll tell you what she's done. I'll tell you why I don't support her. I can't make you not support her, though. That's up to you. I can't make you not love her. I can't make you not like her. I can't do those things. I don't like Shannon's behaviors. I don't like what Shannon's done to other people. I don't like how she hurts them and she thinks that this is all a fucking game. But if I sat here and told everybody don't support Shannon, hate Shannon, Shannon is like not deserving of love, then I'm just like Shannon. Just like I can't tell you don't support Smashley. I can tell you I think Smash is a terrible person without a heart. Doesn't mean you're going to think that. Doesn't mean you're going to feel it. Doesn't mean you're going to agree with it. My goal isn't to change your fucking mind about who Smash is. My goal is to just be able to fucking vent about what I'm seeing or talk about it, because if people don't fucking talk about it, someone's going to fucking hurt themselves. We're at that point. Someone is going to get fucking hurt at this point, and it feels like nobody cares. And it feels like nobody cares because if it happened to certain people, people wouldn't even really take time to notice.
Yeah, I feel like a therapist
I stand on what
would
I said
suffice.
last night. I think that if I didn't wake up this morning and I never came around again and people found out I unalive, they'd fucking celebrate. I think Mayor would probably throw a party and Smashley would probably fund it. And you can say, oh my God, that's terrible of you to say. That's how they've made me feel. The way that they've treated me, that's how I feel.
Oh, Mallory, I could say the same thing. If I didn't wake up tomorrow, I think you would literally be happy.
And if
I
you
feel
want to
the same way.
invalidate my
With me
feelings,
even.
go
Or
ahead and do it.
Ratina.
Smashley does it already.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that Smash is aware she's made people consider not wanting to be here anymore. And she still does what she does. So to the people that Smash does support, congratulations. You somehow got her to do that for you.
Well,
But
here's
there's
a
a lot of
thought.
us that
Don't
Smash hasn't cared
fucking
about,
talk
and
shit about
that's-
me and then expect me not to rebuttal.
She is mentally harming people and doesn't care. And I will
You don't get
stand
to
on
talk
it.
shit about me and then I don't get to rebuttal and then you get to threaten suicide.
Was the
That's not
day
how it
that
works.
girl got up in her box and said, Smash, your chat's saying things to me and it's making me consider taking my life. And Smash said, I don't have time to deal with this. Can we talk about it tomorrow?
When did that ever happen?
5 a.m.
I've heard her say that at least 50 times in the past week. When did that ever happen?
Ashley didn't check on her.
Who's she referring to, Smash?
I'm not
So for
sure.
people
But
to
I
sit
remember
here and
I
act like
I'd
don't know
said,
what I'm talking about, I've seen it firsthand.
I'll hit you up on the back end, and I had some of my moderators that had contacted them on the back end.
About a year and a half
But that's
ago,
not
it was
how I said
somebody
it.
who used to support emo.
I don't know, like
and
2 years
they'd
ago,
come
probably.
into Smash's chat, and Smash's chat was just eviscerating her.
I've
They
ended
were
my
being
life for
mean
many
to her.
people.
They were attacking her for having supported emo. And
Mallory hasn't, though. Mallory's never ended her
actually,
life.
Smash did, Connie. Smash did tell somebody, can we talk about this tomorrow? There's a lot of people who remember that.
Where's the clip on that? Where's the clip on that, Mallory?
Smash, you've made me think about taking my own life. She made a joke out of it with Princess Party Girl.
No, that's not what was said, though. That person was struggling that night,
And
right?
told that girl that maybe she should get off the app if that's the way she feels.
She didn't say I was the reason. But again,
Ashley's done that to
hire
several
fucking Mallory.
people. We could also talk about the night Lee and Mittens were in her chat and she and Liz were laughing because they both said that they were struggling mentally and thinking about things. No, I don't. Smashley's actually the one that does that. Smashley tells people that their traumas don't exist.
I've never said that.
Mallory, do you not think about the people you affect mentally by talking about them day in and day out? Spreading lies about them?
It's sad what Smashley does. I agree.
And if I had $1 for every time you said her name tonight, I could take a week off of work.
Certain members of awareness do go after supporters of beggars. It is really sad. Like,
I think she
don't know if
does,
you guys
Lacey.
remember,
I really
but
think she
always
does.
say when people who support emo come into my chat, like, you can't just attack them, because if you attack people who support somebody simply because of who they support, they're never going to want to come around, and they're never going to want to learn. So when that girl was having issues in Smash's chat and Smash told her, I don't have time for this.
No, that was somebody else.
That girl was literally considering taking her life that night.
No, this was before. To the person that texted me, this was before that, I think.
And Smash told her, I don't have time for this. Can you imagine? Hi, Mommy and the Bees. How are you, hon?
I think.
I saw you sneak in here. You can't sneak in here, bitch.
Oh, wow, a smile. What?
I just feel like mental health isn't really cared about on this app. Well, you've never watched